Welcome to week 5 of Inside the AQL 2021. The ultimate fantasy football league and the envy of all fantasy leaguers. Why? Because you're in it and they're not. Folks, week 5 was one fantastic roller coaster ride of anticipation. Who would be on top at the end of week 5 when it all came to a stop? Folks, it was incredible. It started with Tundra King on top. And then at one point it was Big Chief. Then it was Naptown Niner. And then we had some swaps in between there. Finally, when week 5 roller coaster came to a screeching halt, it was Tundra King who was on top all by himself, week 5 of the AQL. Looking down at the rest of the AQs, Tundra King raised up his victory arms and said, "Look, guys, no hands and 57 game winners." He truly is the Tundra King. In second place, we had a tie in the AQL standings. Big Chief and Naptown Niner with 56 game winners. And they are only one game back from being tied for first place. Do I need to remind you? No. But I'm going to do it anyway. I know the song's getting old, but I'm trying to remind you all. Several weeks ago, Naptown Niner on a Thursday night failed to get his game pick in. Again, if he would have got his pick in, and if it was a winner, he would be tied with Tundra King right now. Nevertheless, way to go, guys. Coming in third, we have a trio of AQs, Impending Doom, Reaper, and Bad Mamby Jamby. These 3 AQs each have 55 game winners, and they're only 2 games out of being tied for first place in the 2021 Armchair Quarterback Football League. I got to say this, Impending Doom and Reaper, this is the strongest I ever recall you being 5 games into the season. This could be your year. And Bad Mamby Jamby, I'm impressed. You're looking like the top candidate of AQL Rookie of the Year. And possibly AQL Rookie Champion? Stranger things have happened. For example, check out these strange plays from the NFL archives.
Hayward is back there to knock it down. Ryan Allen to punt it. Benjamin circles. Benjamin in trouble. Oh, what a bad decision by Benjamin. Did he get out of the end zone?
Now the official's going to talk about it. I don't think he did.
Patriots are asking for a safety. New England.
2 mistakes here. First he muffs the punt. Then he picks it up and he's at the 7-yard line. When he does, thinks he can use his speed to outrun the Patriots. That's clearly a safety.
Give the Cardinals spin over to the point of attack. Matthews over the top. Fumble the ball. And recovered by the Cardinals, Rashad Johnson. And he pitches it and the ball's loose. And the Chargers get a touchdown. John Phillips on a midair recovers it and runs it into the end zone. What were the Cardinals doing? Package of 4 wide receivers and the running back in the game. Manning throwing over the middle. Nice catch at the 30-yard line by Harrison. Harrison doesn't feel he's been touched on his way to the end zone. Touchdown. What a mental gaffe that is by the Bronco defense.
The Broncos are going to argue about who has who on this pass. Marvin Harrison catches it. Is he touched? No, he is not. You can see the Broncos are all talking to each other. Very alert. If you don't hear the whistle, keep playing.
On first down, Rodgers is hit from behind. Ball is out. They're saying this play is live. They're waiting for somebody to do something. That's Boykin. He's going to go in for a touchdown. How about that? It was knocked out by Peppers, and Clete Blakeman was letting them play through. Boykin got on top of it and finally took it in with his sideline, begging him to run. Chicago had a shot at the ball, and what could have been a turnover. Let's take a look. That ball is out. Goes as a touchdown for Green Bay as Boykin is there to pick it up. That's a good job by the officials of keeping the play alive, because initially, Joe, I thought it was an incomplete pass. Ball comes out before the hand comes forward. It's a scoring play, so it's reviewed. But Boykin, for a moment there, he was just going to give up, and his sideline is screaming at him to take off, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
John Forcade of the New Orleans Saints authored one of the wildest plays in pro football history against the Rams in 1987.
Up, throwing deep down the near sideline. It's going to be picked off back to the 40, 45, to the 50, to the 45 of the Saints. The ball comes loose. Another Ram has picked it up. This is a lineman. This one's going to be seen on the highlights for a long, long time. 28 looking to lateral. The ball goes loose and the Saints have it. It's Forcade. He's got it at the 40, 45, 50, 40, 30, 25, 20, 10, into the end zone for the touchdown.
Forcade's frolic had nothing on this volley.
16 seconds to play. In with time. Throws for the end zone. It is intercepted at the goal line. From Lewis, intercepted, lost the football. That is a touchdown, or is it?
It's got to be. Golden comes. He's trying to keep him in the end zone. Oh, just pops it right out.
You play 59 minutes and 53 seconds to get a play like this?
Number 46.
That's hindsight. Unfortunately for the Raiders, it'll be Matt McGloin as their quarterback. That one bounces and one of the Bills goes to get it. Now Gillisley tracks it down in the end zone. That's a touchdown.
Yeah.
What are the Bills doing? Doug Middleton falls on it for the Jets. Probably the easiest touchdown he'll ever have.
That's just a kind of a traditional onside kick right there, right? That's the way you draw it up.
Yeah, there's no excuse. There's absolutely no excuse for it. They tried to get to salvage something by letting the ball bounce into the end zone and then mishandle it once it got there. You got to tip your hat to the Jets. They hustled to get down there. That's a long run to get there before somebody can fall on a loose ball. The Jets did it.
Yeah, I mean,
It's absolutely, you got to just talk. I mean, there's no excuse for not having somebody field a kick that lands on the 10 or thereabouts. Somebody's got to get over there, and Gillisley.
Giants at 3-1, and the Rams at 2-2, and we're underway in Anaheim. Coming down to the far side and fumbled into the end zone. And fallen on by one of the Giants, and that is a touchdown. He touched the ball in the field of play, did A.J. Jones. Let it go into the end zone, and the Giants fell on it for a touchdown.
And that's something they'll have to address in the future. Right now they're trying to get by, but you have to be able to stop the run in this league.
Third down.
Middle of the field, in and out of the hands of Brown. Intercepted. That's James Butler. He's in the end zone. Now, wait a minute. That's a safety because he intercepted it outside of the end zone, took it into the end zone with his own momentum, and it's a safety. This is about intercepting and then establishing your presence on the field of play and going back.
You see James Butler, he's going to leave the end zone, then re-enter the end zone. Kevin Smith right here is going to make a fabulous tackle. Safety for the Detroit Lions.
Third down and 7. Steve Young is 3 of 7 converting in this situation today, and it's intercepted by Todd Bell. And Bell laterals the ball, and oh my goodness! It is Teflon. Vin Teflon has the ball handed to him by Mike Richardson.
Welcome back. And now let's move on to recognize the AQ of the week of Week 5 of the Armchair Quarterback League 2021. Who is it? You guessed it. It's none other than Big Chief with his week high of 14 game winners to propel him up to second place in the Armchair Quarterback League. Congratulations, Big Chief. Great week. Let's see if you can do it again this next week. Now, inside the AQL just wouldn't be complete without recognizing the Green Weenie Award. And for this,
Sam Armstrong here, angry white male in a truck. Since my involvement with AQL, I've had an ongoing, relatively positive interaction with Norman Abbott, the founder and commissioner of the AQL. A whistleblower, though, has come forward with damning information about the commissioner. I am not at liberty to discuss any details. I am just giving the AQL warning that there may be cause for reprisal against the commissioner. More coming in the coming weeks.
We'll be right back. Cut.